Hey you, yes you, the talented author. Ah yes, I know not whether you are an upcoming talent or prolific already, but I can always sense a fellow storyteller. I am certain your world is fully fleshed out and bursting with culture, from unique foods, leisure activities, and of course music. If you know me, you know I pay special attention to music. After all, 'tis I, by who, the divine paradigm to which all cats merely aspire to be. So, tell me, how did music in its current form arrive in your fictional world/universe? Is everything deeply rooted in the culture of your own world? Whether it be Western fantasy or perhaps a cyberpunk future, perhaps the lore behind music need not be touched upon as it mirrors the reality your readers know quite well. Perhaps you are dealing with a more foreign world not rooted in the histories and mythologies of Gaia. One should carefully consider how music evolved, especially when creating an original genre. Your audience, intelligent as they are, will appreciate the attention to detail after all. Let's consider a few things: instrumentation, theory, and the evolution of the genre from origin to present. The simplest instrumentation is purely vocal. Like your own world, perhaps your music is rooted in vocal traditions ranging from religious worship and rituals to work songs and battle songs, both preparatory and celebratory. And what about fashioned instruments, the technology behind your music? Perhaps your genre has its roots in a more primitive culture in which wood, bones, skins, and other natural materials are available to hunter-gatherers or early farming societies. Wind instruments can be fashioned from wood and clay. However, stoneworking or metalworking will yield new, more powerful sounds. Similarly with strings on stringed instruments. The actual shells of these instruments can be fashioned from wood and bone, even metal. But the strings themselves could be from basic fibers to animal intestines, such as with gut strings. Metalworking will be necessary for more advanced types of strings. Of course, this is fantasy. Perhaps you have your own materials and crafting methods used to make instruments with unique sounds. Perhaps even magic plays a role. On the theory side of things, you can be more vague. Unless you plan to write actual music to accompany your fiction, you do not need to go into scales/ragas and chords in your music. You can, however, talk about general music structure, such as the forms of your music. Simple forms can be call and response with no formal structure. One can also have music that follows a general harmonic form but allows a lot of improvisation, much like you see in jazz music on Gaia. And of course, there are the grand concertos and symphonies which dictate everything note for note. Carefully consider how these forms arose. Perhaps there was a limitation in the instrumentation, or there were historical factors. Last but not least, when considering the latter, did things result from a fusion of different cultures? And was this a natural fusion due to migration, the expansion of civilization, or was it forced by conquest and subjugation? Of course, these are optional recommendations to help flesh out the culture of your world for the reader. But if you are telling a more focused story that leaves the culture of the world mysterious or open for great interpretation, no need to follow this advice. If you enjoyed brainstorming this topic and enjoy writing and role-playing content, be sure to stick around on my channel. Also, I now have a Discord available. See the video description below.